You know, a lot of it for me is just the thrill of the hunt.
It's what we love to do, so we would do it every day if we could.
It was a beautiful Big Sky morning when I met up with Rick and we started out on another hot rod hunt.
We just have a blast driving around talking about cars and looking for cars.
I've been doing this since I was a kid with my dad, and now with Rick. Rick is equally as passionate about hunting treasures, and we always have a blast just driving around in the 55 wagon searching for that next great find. It's all about the thrill of the hunt, the adrenaline you get when you spot that special car just sitting in a field. You can't always buy it, but if nothing else, you can get the story behind it, and that story is a piece of automotive history. We rolled into an old mining town and spotted a collection of classics behind a garage. There was a 55 Chevy and a Hudson with a Continental kit, but I was really burning down for the Ford Ranchero Fire Chief's car. Unfortunately, my flames were quenched when we found out that the guy who owned it is a local character that is very hard to deal with. Chances are slim that we'll be able to pick that one up. Undeterred, we cruised along and spotted a couple vehicles in a field up on the hillside. So Rick pulled the wagon in and we hiked up to take a look. There was a 40 Ford four-door sedan and a 33 Ford dump truck with the legendary flathead V8.
It's a four-door, Chris. It's got too many doors, but it is neat that the doors are suicide.
Yeah,
and they actually have the doors wired shut on this car. These trucks probably aren't worth too much because it's a 2-ton truck. But I believe the cabs are the same. It could be turned back into a pickup.
Yep, or a street rod.
Let's move on to Red Lodge.
All right.
This truck is pretty beat up.
As much as we'd love to save them all, some cars really are too far gone for restoration purposes. Like this old Chevy pickup. The inside looked like a rat's nest. But sometimes they still have good parts on them, like the cargo box on this truck. At the end of the day, a successful hunt isn't gauged purely on whether or not you buy a car. It's about the connections you make and the new friends you meet along the way. The stories behind each car are a unique chapter in automotive history. And on the Hot Rod Hunt, it's about the story.
Well, let's do it again tomorrow.
All right. Stay tuned. In future episodes of Hot Rod Hunt, we'll be hunting some awesome cars and getting the stories behind them. Because on Hot Rod Hunt, it's about the story. Next time on Hot Rod Hunt, we unearth a 34 Ford 3-window coupe barn find. You won't want to miss it. If you dig our show, please like us on Facebook to follow us on the Hot Rod Hunt.